Hi, welcome back to another JSTV. Back again tonight doing the match review show between Newcastle Sheffield United, and Newcastle won by 5 goals to 1 against the Blades at St James's yesterday. And I've got Pete with us tonight and Tolu here soon. Hi to you, Pete.
You all right, John? How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm good, man.
Good,
Open
man.
Hood just got problems with the chat as well. So if I don't know what's going on there, don't know if chat's working or not. I have no idea, but yeah, they're coming soon, I'm sure. So, guys, if you like the video, like what you watch, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you become a member, just 99p. And also, super chats are open as well. Give the channel what it's worth. And if you like to become a member, it is just 99p as well. So let's go on to a few comments as well. When Sheffield scored, I was nervous that we were going to bottle the game. That's from Jack. Hi to you, Jack. Hope you're well. And Andrew Fresh from coming on Sophie's channel. Big up to you, man. I hope you're well.
Andrew.
And hi to Gary D. Hope you're well as well, mate. And if anyone wonders where Tony is, he'll be here soon. And yeah, Pete, we went to the game yesterday. Obviously, I didn't see because I was going back to the train after the match. I was done interview views. Eddie's picked the team lineup first 11, but Fabian Schär had to be put himself out because he was injured, mate.
Yeah, I think he had to revert back to the 4-3-3 usual formation because it didn't work at Crystal Palace. What we went off with that worked against Spurs, so he had to. He had played a natural right back in Tino in a right back and play Lewis Hall as a natural left back in that position, and of course Dan Burn and as a centre back, with alongside Fabian Schär, who didn't look comfortable at all in the game yesterday. He really just looked very leggy, and then it just showed he was he was playing with a bit of a tight hamstring, and was taken off at half time. And yeah, but credit Emil Crafty did very well when he come on, I thought. But first half, John, we were all over the place. I don't know what went wrong there. I think Sheffield United in that first half had a game plan to see what they can do. They took the lead very early on in the game, and they come out of more chances after that as well. They had a few more chances after that as well. Hit the course they did at the crossbar. Of course, they also buried Diaz when he went round to Bravka. Unfortunately, if it wasn't for Dan Burn, that would have been another goal for Sheffield United. They had a ton of chances in that first half.
Yeah, I totally agree. I mean, we just didn't get going at all, do we? I thought they had pace up front. Bertrand Diaz had pace, and also as well, a few others as well. And we just didn't get going at all whatsoever. He just said they hit the post, the back had to make a fine save. And also, we just, excuse me, couldn't get going at all. Absolutely ridiculous, man. But like I said, I mean, Eddie's picked a lineup. That's what he played. The back and goal, and there's Kraft, Gordon, Isak, Horse. Good to see Hall come in. Livramento, Murphy, Anderson, Byrne, Longstaff, and Bruno G as well. If you look at the back four, I thought Tino did okay yesterday. He set a big chance for Longstaff, and that was a big chance for Sean. We're going to come on to him later on again. I didn't think he'd played a game yesterday, yeah. And Fabian Schär obviously didn't look well. He should have come off sooner, to be fair. I can't lie. And Dan Burn is outstanding. Lewis Hall looks really good as well.
He did, yeah.
And look, like I said, Dan Burn, right? I mean, when he plays at centre back and he puts on performance like that, that should be his position every week, not left back. I did not see that guy ever play left back ever again.
Absolutely. And yeah, in terms of my player ratings yesterday, I've had an absolute huge story there. Only giving him a rating of 6, and he prevented 2 goals from Sheffield United from going in the back of the net. So, yeah, he was unbeatable at the back as well. And he just made himself look big. And he had to bail Schär out, particularly that one. Through, I think it was Archuan the ball who absolutely outspun Schär that rate. And Dan Burn had to come all the way and just to stop that. So, yeah, I could hold my hands up for not giving Dan Burn the high rating that he should have got.
Yeah, no, that's right. You could always review it. You could always review your ratings later on. I'm sure you can. So, you got one for big up to Amy by in the chat, and big up to Alan as well. Schär was hurting, he was, and excuse me. let's go to Gareth. Hi to Gareth. Thanks for your support on my match day vlog as well, man. I really appreciate that. I'm sure Tony has plenty to say later on when it comes to our back four as well. But Dubraka, I mean, that guy, he worries us. Again, he had to go for his legs again, got megged. Again, the communication between him and the back four, again, was poor.
I've said he's part of the Deadwood now team, John. He needs offloading in the summer now for me. Again, through the legs again. How many more times are we going to see goals like that could get past us through the legs again? It's poor positioning. It's really, really poor. Look how many goals we've conceded since he's come in when Nick Pope's picked up that serious shoulder injury. We've conceded too many, John. And his positioning is all over the place. He did pull off one really good save, to be fair, but look at the way we are conceding goals through simple things, in particularly what a keeper should be doing that he's not. And getting beat like that, pretty much a lot of games, I'm not sure how many it's at all, but it's a canny few you've got to be seeing. But that's quite a few too many for me now. He's not good enough for this club now. I've said he's done for me. I don't know why Karras has not been given an opportunity, but Dubravka's not good enough for this club anymore. He was great when we first got him in, but now you're seeing he's well gone downhill.
Yeah, fact. Absolute fact. And Eddie needs to be ruthless at the end of the season. He needs to be ruthless. I mean, Dubravka needs to be moved on to a club, and we're going to do the keep sell buy very, very soon in the future, probably at the end of the season, not just yet. Big up to Lee, by the way. I hope you're well. What result for the second half? Unbelievable full credit to Eddie and the players. Yeah, Longstaff has our problem. Need to upgrade on Alan. Can I just be clear, right? Alan's good point, by the way. You're right, but we're not heard in personal attacks on Sean or having a go at him. But let's talk about this guy as a player. And as a player only, yeah, you have to ask the question: is he going to win us a title? Is he going to win us cups? Is he an unbelievable player? Yeah, we need to move this guy on in the summer. Yeah, if you want to keep him and you don't win trophies, that's your ambition. Our ambition is to win trophies in professional sports and elite sports. Yeah, this guy first half he was poor again. He is Lombard, very poor. Pete, I can tell you're not happy, by the way, because you know I'm right.
Again, it's just slow. It's just slow. Look how many times he could have released the ball quick enough, and he didn't. It's getting frustrating now with him, unfortunately. And there was a few I could hear sitting around near where I sit in the ground. We're getting really, really annoyed at him once again. Why does he not release the ball sooner when he knows he can?
That's the problem. He need his quick ball. Do you know what I mean? He doesn't shoot anymore. He doesn't take shots anymore. Yeah. And look, I know people's going to say that he's got an injury. He's carrying an injury. Yeah, I understand that. I get that. Yeah. But when you play, you got to put an effort, sort of thing. You know what I mean? At times, we're carrying him, though, Pete. We are carrying this guy. Yeah. And that is the thing.
Yeah. Wasn't Bruno playing with a bit of an injury last season? Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
But Longstaff, he still managed to perform well. But still, surely it's that point where Sean Longstaff should be pretty much recovered from that injury, considering it was Everton last season. That's pretty much a year, just pretty sure it's got to be a year ago now since that happened. Charlie's got to be up to it now, surely. But again, we're not seeing it. It's just the slow build on this from him again. It's not good enough, John. It really, really isn't.
Nah, do you know what it is, right? I mean, I've seen other podcasters as well, like, big podcasters. They speak their mind. They say how it is. It doesn't matter how great a player you are. They speak their mind, yeah? Mm-hmm. I know Holman Song had a 2 out of 10 a couple weeks ago against us, yeah? I know, like, my guy, Lee Geller, gave Jez and Kenny Ken, Matty so good gave player ratings, yeah? They gave Odegaard a 0 against us, I think. And Matty got some good furious about this guy not performing at all whatsoever. But you got to speak the facts. You got to speak the truth. You got to speak the facts. For me, right? I mean, Amy summed it up. When he does, he misses by a mile, taking shots. Yeah, I've defended this guy. Yeah, I like him, right? But as a footballer, it's not going to win me a title or cups.
No, it's not.
I mean, you look at midfields, you've got Jordan, Tonali, Bruno. That's on midfield 3. Then you got
That's going to
Manny,
be that next season, John. You can see it.
100%. You got Manny, right? You got Joe Willock, when they both fit. Elliot Anderson to get games as well along the way.
He's come through the ranks now, yeah.
Come through well. So that's 6 players we've got, yeah? Sean Longstaff, sell him to Leeds. Sell him to Leeds or Leicester City. Sorry, guys. Tell us what you think, guys. Leave in the comment section down there and tell us I'm all right with Sean Longstaff or am I being a bit harsh on this guy? Yeah? And Ronald said, big up to Ronald, by the way. Alan, I've defended Longs at 36 as long as I could, as I do not follow the crowd, but even ran out of excuses for this guy. Yeah? You don't have to follow the crowd. Have your own opinion on this guy. Yeah? And if they have a go at you, yeah, don't give in to them. Never give in to them. You're speaking facts. That's it. And hope to get above the scum. That is, I think it's on about United. I think it's about United, maybe. But
probably is.
Maybe. Right. Let's go on to the midfield, right? I mean, look at the midfield getting that goal, got carved open time and time again. They could have gone 2 up before we got an equalising goal. But what a ball by Murphy, by the way. And that's the best thing he did to Isak.
Yeah, he did.
What a finish. Yeah,
great ball. And the finish from Isak, that's what you call a world-class striker's finish. The way he just buries that in, leaves the keeper just standing there. What a finish. What a goal.
Yeah. And go back on Murphy, right? I mean, again, right? What I don't like about my players, they get knocked off the ball so easily. And it's done that quite a few times.
Murphy a lot, and some of his crossing was all over the place.
Exactly. I mean, especially in the second half, one went out. And there's another one as well in the first half when he nearly beat this guy, crossed it over out for a goal kick.
Yeah, he did.
So, and that is the thing. That is the thing. Let's go on to Gary as well. Sorted for Tony as well. Still a lot of dead wood that needs to be moved on, John. Gary, thank you very much, man. Thank you very much for that, man. He's right.
Plenty of it, unfortunately, at the moment. There's still quite a few of it that needs to go.
Yep, absolutely. Absolutely. And that's the thing, because you know what it is, right? I mean, there's too many of them, yeah? Don't hand out contracts to players that don't deserve it, yeah?
And we've already given Gillespie a 1-year extension, which I don't get.
Fact.
Unless the club may know that if they think Dubravka can carry, so definitely going at the end of the season, okay then. So we decided to keep Gillespie as a 3rd choice keeper and look for another 2nd choice goalkeeper. Maybe, I don't know, but I don't get it, giving Gillespie a new contract at all.
Yeah, fact. Longstaff squad player at best. He's way behind all of our CMs we have. Gareth, I agree with you, man. I agree. That's well documented. Well documented. Let's go to the second goal. When Bruno scored a flying header for Gordon's free kick, and it's a diamond header at the far post, and it was so emotional, so emotional.
Oh, he was in the celebration with the flag up. I think that makes a point. He wants to be remaining here at this football club and doesn't want to go anywhere else.
Yeah, absolutely right. Absolutely right. And we could talk about the third goal when Anthony Gordon won the penalty, lovely run into the box, and then he got brought down in the box as well. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to be honest with you. I mean, it was a flat 45, but he got better and better. Yeah. And heavy touch and preventing from tapping for Isak there. But he won the penalty. Isak sourced from it as well. And I thought he worked hard again.
Yeah, he did. And I don't know why Sheffield United players were complaining, because I think the bloke knew what he'd done wrong to bring him down in the box. It's a definite penalty. I don't know why VAR went to go and check it as well. It's a penalty all day long. The bloke knew what he did to think him down when Gordon was going all the way through. Stonewall penalty, and up steps Isak, cracking penalty. Leaves their goalkeeper delaying which way to dive. Dives the right way, but Maya's going to be miles away from the ball, because the way Isak is just so good at penalties.
He is indeed. He's not daft. He is not daft. And I'll tell you what, I mean, that guy never missed a penalty first at all whatsoever.
No, he hasn't.
And long may it continue. I feel sorry for Bruno. He's coming on midfield.
Yes.
I totally agree, Alan. I totally agree. Because at the end of the day, right, I mean, you know, without him, then it'd be gut wrench, but don't sell him. Do not sell him. Whatever you do, keep him. And big up to Sophie. Thank you so much for having us on your channel. Please hit the like button as well. The video we've done today on Sophie's channel, Guna Gossip TV. Do smash the likes and do subscribe to our wonderful channel, Big Guna, and her team won by 3 goals to 2 today. Well done, Soph. And Soph, you are a legend. Thank you very much for letting me on your channel. But I mean, their keeper, Fotherington, made some cracking saves yesterday. One from Isak, and had it been for him, it would have been an absolutely slaughterman.
Yeah, it could have been. And that was the problem with Sheffield United. As soon as we went ahead, and that was when their capitulation started to happen, because they knew probably Eddie gave them a rollicking at half time. And Sheffield United did start off quite the better in the first few minutes of the second half. But as soon as we went ahead, I think Sheffield United, that their fate was going to be sealed come the end of full time. And it could have been more in that second half for us as well. And unfortunately, that was Sheffield United's, in terms of Premier League football for next season, is now back to the Championship. So commiserations to them, unfortunately. But again, credit to some of their fans that stay behind, and credit to their own players going over to thank the fans.
Yeah.
As always, I think they should keep Chris Wilder on, because I think he'll be the perfect one to try and get them back up as well. But what I do want to talk about is stupid idiot pundits. One of them is called Jamie O'Hara.
Yeah.
Comes out on TalkSport. Comes out and says that Sheffield United are the worst team in the Premier League of all time, and they should not be allowed to come back into the Premier League ever again. Excuse me? Didn't Derby finish on 11 points when they win the Premier League?
Yeah. I'm sure that was the worst team in the Premier League history. Not Sheffield United.
But to come out and say something like that is, I'm sorry, but TalkSport just hires an absolute bunch of plebs.
Yeah, there are some good ones on there, but at the end of the day, Pete, some of them are just absolutely
some of them are just a bunch of plebs, and your team got... your team lost in the North London derby, unfortunately.
Fact, he'd probably kick off on that as well. He'd probably crying more than that as well. And then he's probably tells us about Isak should go to Liverpool, should go to United, should go to Arsenal, should go to Tottenham. Yeah, it's got a lot to do with the Jamie O'Hara. Yeah, I do like him up until now. Jamie, you're better than that, mate.
But to come out and say that, exactly. But to come out and say that Sheffield United have been the worst team in the Premier League of all time,
don't get it.
Take a look in the mirror, man.
Yeah, and Jose Enrique's got to look in the mirror as well, because saying about Liverpool, right? Saying about you should sell Isak because of his injury record, sort of thing. He's saying that, so Liverpool could buy him.
Yeah, I don't. Sorry, just TalkSport just hires a bunch of people who are clueless, John, and
yeah. Exactly.
But anyway, again, it's commiserations to Sheffield United, and again,
definitely
you should keep Chris Wilder on, and I think you'll definitely be the man to get them back up.
100%. They've got some good players there. I think that's their level, and I hope they come back up. Big up to Mama Flossie. Hope you're well. She is buzzed about yesterday's game. She's buzzed the second half. I'm glad Callum got a goal. Actually, get some criticism for his injury record, but the killer is a belt of a striker. Yep. Listen, people say that his finish needs to be moved on. I'll put my hand up. I was on them as well. But would you keep him in the summer, or would you still want him gone?
I think we should still look to sell him, John. It's the injuries now. That's the problem, John. And it all depends what happens. There's still a few games. What makes you say he's not going to pick up another injury just before the season finishes? It wouldn't surprise me, John, if he did again. But he's no way he gets ahead of Isak now, unfortunately, in terms of the start lineup. We should still look to sell Callum Wilson. We could get a bit of money for him, but we need to. But it's just his injury record is absolutely incredible, and it's too many. It's too many injuries he's had.
Yeah, we have to wait and see on that one. For me, if he wants to move away from Newcastle, then I just wish him all the best of luck in the world. And you know what, I think Lauren's busy tonight, so she may not make it tonight. And she's got things about him as well. Guess who's back? Been a long time. Hope you're well, Geordie. Big up, my guy.
Geordie.
Good to see you back again, mate. And it's been a long time. I hope you're well with your family and your kids as well. Be honest, Sheffield United sold Sander Berg to Burnley and get revenue. It's like a strange decision. I kind of agree. You don't sell your best player to.
No, that was the problem now, and that was their problem. They sold 2 key players and couldn't get them replaced.
And he still didn't get replaced in Jan. They got Gustavo Hema. They got him to replace him, but he hardly played. That's the thing. I think he do well in the Championship, and that's their level, unfortunately. But they had to sell 1 or 2 players now, unfortunately. And the guy who scored the first goal could be on his way to Italy. Where? I don't know. We should see. Let's go on the 4th goal. It was definitely offside. People say Bruno scored, but for me, that's definitely offside.
Well, it was an own goal given. So Ben Osborne into his own net. And again, it just summed up Sheffield United, how they concede, how they concede really silly goals like that, unfortunately, and unfortunately that takes you down, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
And again, it was just all over the place in terms of what Sheffield United were trying to do, and ended up being the 4th goal for us.
Yeah, totally agree. I mean, go through some more comments as well. Got Amy. I have a list. Longstaff, Dubs, Murphy, Dummett, and Kraft, the ones to go at the end of the season.
Miggy on the list should be on there for me as well.
Target,
yes. Yep.
Too much, man. Too much to mention. But it's got to be ruthless this season. And I've been told this as well. From my gym mates as well, saying that it needs to be ruthless as well. Let's go on to lads. Do you think we can see Pope in goal this season? The same with Trips. I personally, Alan, I think it probably wait till the summer now, mate. Wait till the summer.
Well, we'll wait and see. If he does come back, he should be in straight in for me. Dubravka's costing us goals.
That's the thing.
He's costing us goals. He's costing us points as well.
Yeah,
and it's just, as I've said, he's been a great servant, but he's not the same keeper anymore, unfortunately. And the defence don't trust him as well.
Exactly. That's the thing. That needs to be ironed out very quickly. No, not my Miggy. Sorry, Amy. I'm really sorry, but...
And the same with Clover as well. Sorry.
Clover as well, yeah. Clover loves Miggy. Amy loves Miggy. But Amy loves me more, don't you? Amy loves us more, right? The Blackers panic too much, has to be told to go for the ball too much.
Yeah, absolutely.
That is the thing. That is the thing, man. And the fact of the matter is, right, I mean, Dan Burn have to talk to him, saying, come out, come out, come out. He doesn't do so. What does he do? He has to hook it clear. Or he has to keep the ball. It's unfair on him, man. Do you know what I mean? But the backer, he ain't no Pope. He ain't no Damaraya. He's definitely no flipping... I'll tell you what, though, I mean, he's worse off in Dubravka and Nana. Ain't that great. And I hope we smash Onana when we play him. Dubs trips over his own feet. That's from me. I kind of agree. If Tiger's on 100k a week, we will not be able to sell, surely. He's got 2 years left on his contract.
You can get a deep fee for him, but I'm sure he could take a pay cut somewhere. Like, I think we were crazy enough to give him that much anyway. I think he should. I think the next club he goes to, he could definitely take a pay cut. Surely he can.
Yeah, absolutely, man. And Dubs has been a great servant. However, it's time that we've got someone who's capable of fighting for that number 1 shirt. Totally agree, man. Have to agree. I mean, I want to see our team freshen up a bit. You know what I mean? I'll give them time. I'll give these people time. A big up to JSY Talks Football. Hi to you guys. Hope you're well. And it's been a while, man. It's been a while, but welcome back, man. Thank you very much indeed for that one. And thanks for Brad on X. He subscribed yesterday on the journey back home. Hope you enjoyed the game, especially I did. Brad, thank you very much indeed. I really appreciate that for your support, man. Thank you. And how long's she out for? We don't know. How long's he out for? Is he going to be out for a while?
Nothing being said yet, but you never know what could happen. We'll wait and see, I suppose, but he just didn't look right at all yesterday for me, unfortunately. So,
yeah,
we'll wait and see. We'll get more.
Great stuff. Let's talk about the 5th goal. Callum Wilson, good to see him back on the pitch, by the way, at St. James's Park. And he could have had a couple of goals, but one of them, he smacked it in the top bins. top bins, Pete.
Yeah, I mean, the goal he scored, great control, and he just put that in the top corner, didn't he? What a great... it's great to see him back as well. Yeah, I'm glad we've got the extra striker we can bring on if we need it as well.
Yeah,
it was what you call it, what a number 9 does.
Exactly.
It was a great goal.
Great first touch as well. Inside the boot, and he smacked it in, did he? Into the top bins. And for me, the Dubs will cost us a top 6 place. So worry. If we beat United at Old Trafford, then and we're in touch with them, let's be real, I think we'll be fine. We get a Europa place, they'll be in the conference. I said a comment yesterday that Dubs is a vampire because he's fighting with crosses. Bless him. And Zaba, True Allen, and we've got one. Big up to Coffee, by the way. Hope
Coffee,
you're well. Big up to Mama Flossie again as well. She's in the building as well. And she is absolutely brilliant. And don't forget to hit the thumbs up, everybody. Thank you, Lee.
Absolutely.
And Amy as well. We all love Amy as well. Big up to Lorraine as well. Big up to hubby Phil too. And Mason Subs as well. It's good to see Alex Murphy come in the team as well, come on the pitch as well. But he did give a penalty away, but that got overturned by VAR. And then Richie came on the pitch as well, and he sang "He Drives Only Once." But we love Matt Ritchie. It was.
Yeah, but Matt Ritchie is part of the deadwood now, unfortunately. But yeah, Alex Murphy, great to see him on the pitch. It was never a penalty, that. I'm glad they overturned that, and then I take a look at the big screen and I thought, how was that even given in the first place? He's never a penalty in a billion years. So thankfully, VAR didn't step in and did the right thing there. And glad the referee said got the decision right. But by the way, was okay yesterday, not the greatest.
No,
but yeah,
I agree.
Credit for him overturning that penalty because that was never a penalty. I don't know how you can give a penalty like that ever.
Absolutely. It beats me sometimes. It beats us. Big up to Julie J, by the way. Hi to JJ. Hope you're well. And I'm going to call her JJ for now, I think. My mum calls us JJ sometimes, and I call her JJ, so I hope she doesn't mind. United, Newcastle, we decided we open league football. Yeah, I'll be there as well, at Old Trafford as well. I'll probably be home by 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning. So that's salaries, every word worth it. I'm sure fans will like that as well. And I had a message yesterday from Amanda, a Geordie from Sweden, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'll bring it up on the tweet. Later, that sort of thing. Bloody kind words, yeah. And big up to Newcastle Fans TV, by the way. Kenja, Lee, and Sam and Jonathan as well. Great bunch of guys as well. Spoke to Kenja yesterday regarding the women's football, right? A couple of months ago, right? Had a chat, and he thinks I'm a cool guy as well. Sends a DM. Kenja, you were watching, my guy? Love to you as well. Love to you. And I will be coming to watch women's football next season as well. So I'm going to support the lasses as well. So, yeah, I'm going to come up, Pete, as well. That means I haven't had Sunday off, then I shall have to do it. Richie, another on that list as well. Yeah, I tell you what, Amy being Newcastle manager, she's not going to pull any punches, let's be real. Yeah, so could see Richie being part of the coaching staff. For me personally, I think he needs to do that in the lower leagues first. That is the thing. Be nice though. Are you watching Ronnie, Julie J? That's snooker, by the way. What's going on there? And false on the ref being on Hartlepool, I think that shouldn't have been allowed since it's a local biased ref. He doesn't support Newcastle or Sunderland, mate. So
yeah,
he might support Bar. I don't know, but I mean, look, we've got Burnley next week, right? That'd be another tough game. Burnley has improved.
Mm-hmm.
Did they? Yeah, well, they got beat, didn't they? Yesterday, they got beat yesterday. Did they?
1-1. No,
they drew, didn't they?
Got a draw, yes.
I take it back. Definitely wants each draw as well from penalty as well. And you tell you what, Vincent Kompany, no matter what he does, right, he's done a fantastic job.
He's done well.
He's done really well. And they fought to the end. They're still in touch and getting out. I think Burnley get out of it. I think Forest and Luton will go down. I think Burnley get out of it. I really do.
It's going to be interesting, but we need to start from the get-go.
We need to start well. We need to take it from it. But I'll tell you what, if Burnley beats us, then that'd be no disrespect to Burnley, right? That'd be embarrassing. That'd be really embarrassing. Yeah. London would be busy with the Manchester tourist buses. Do you know what? I think I might book an extra day off. I don't know yet. We'll just see. And then we'll see what happens on that one. I'll be there. Big up to as well, GSV. Cool. Let's talk about Eddie Howe, right? I mean, I think he got his tactics right again. It's good to see the back four played well after a shaky start.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Eddie Howe was cool on the pitch. He didn't fluster. He knew that he had to change things up, and he did.
Well, yeah, he had to. I think he's now got to start questioning who is now good enough to play this football club, and now who needs to go out the door come the end of the season now.
That is the first thing. I mean, my advice is to make plans now. Yeah, make plans now. I'm sure they made their mind ups, yeah. And also, Pete, they need to tell us where they're going to play their pre-season friendlies as well.
Yeah, we'll be no Australia. Apparently, Japan's getting announced for some pre-season as well.
Sure. I'll just look at this one as well, right? We are doing the Premier League Chiefs confirmed stance on match being played abroad. Now, Richard Masters don't want top clubs playing abroad for money spinning as well. I don't. We're going to talk about that tomorrow, by the way, on the Real Talk podcasts. And it does. I mean, he's telling clubs, you can't go there, blah, blah, blah. Do you know what I mean? I mean, like the one in Australia, right? When we play in Tottenham in Australia, and they just don't want that to happen. They don't want it to happen. Do you know what I mean? But had there been Man City in that, they should take a step back.
Yeah, they're not going to. A lot of these clubs are not going to say no. Now,
wow. The Australia, I can't go, Jordy, because it's too short notice, mate. But apparently he's on tours this year. Japan as well. So,
yeah, Japan as well.
Japan would be fun as well. I mean, I can see if I've got some money for that as well. But I'll get me pension. I'll get me money next probably September. So, oh man, if I can get it early, that'd be amazing. I would have done it. 5 players out, at least that's some players. I want to go to those both places, Amy. Oh, blame me, that'd be nice, isn't it? She'd love to go. She loves her holidays. And Australian tour is apparently worth $3 million for the club. Is it worth it? $3 million? I say get on with it.
Yeah, I would say so. Yeah, it's a bit of money in the club. Why not?
Yeah, and you know what it is, right? I mean, it's put your name, your club, exposure, yeah, at these countries because fans supposed to Newcastle abroad want to see that team. Simple as that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's why get on with it, man. Ten Hag said Man U are the most dynamic team at the minute in chances created, delusion or grandeur. Oh man,
I don't know what. I think Ten Hag's a dead man walking at the moment.
Has he been told to say this?
I don't know, but you're getting a draw against a team in the bottom 3 of all teams.
I think we'll beat them. I know
it was a penalty, but still, what's Onana doing? Giving away that? That was similar to Wolves, which was not given, but they gave this one. And again, credit to the referee for giving that one. Again, it's just that team is full of either individuals, players with stinking attitudes, players that don't want to be there, and a manager who just, I don't think he knows what he's doing anymore.
No, fact.
Cup
That's
final,
the thing. I hope Ten Hag stay. I hope Ten Hag stay. So I hope Ten Hag stay because at the end of the day, right? I know. So if they want a world-class manager, who's out there to take over? They're not going to get Ancelotti, Simeone, Hansi Flick. You know what I mean? Who would you rather keep? Southgate, Potter, or would you rather keep Ten Hag? For me, I'll keep Ten Hag.
Well, but what's Ten Hag like in the dressing room? You've got to ask John. Because he's fallen out with a lot of players as well. And some of these players are really unhappy with him. And particularly players like Rashford, who apparently want out of Manchester United now.
Yeah.
So that's the question. Is what's Ten Hag been like in the dressing room? And to come out and say that he's one of the most dynamic teams. I don't think winning the FA Cup fixes everything at Manchester United. Because I think it's an absolute hostile dressing room in there. Fans still protest about the Glazers out. This Sir Jim Radcliffe, I can't stand the little git. Can't even want Dan Ashworth, but don't want to pay us what we've asked for.
I agree.
What happened? Oh yes, you played hardball with us with Jesse Lingard. We're doing the same back.
Facts. Because I tell you one thing: had it been Chelsea, City, Arsenal, I tell you what, they walk away. But because it's little Newcastle, They were push on and push on and push on. But guess what, Pete? We're the big elephant in that room. And you know what? We're going to come out all guns blazing and we're going to have them lot for breakfast, I'm telling you. A lot of them.
I think we
Sorry,
can
Man U fans in the chat as well. Big up to Ian, by the way. I hope you're well, man. Yeah, all good, man. All good, all good. Bit hairy first yesterday. Trained for the match and trained back. Selling gear. If you get some players back with injuries, we'll win. I agree, Amy. United have to play Arsenal at home on Sunday before they play us, so that'd be a massive week for them and us. Do you know what? We'll beat these lot. We are going to beat United, and I'll tell you for why. Because we're better than them. We are better than pound for pound. We are better than them. And no manager wants to go to Man U toxic club. That's the thing. I mean, he wants Gareth Southgate. Come on, man. Gareth Southgate. I tell you, if they get Gareth Southgate, that football club, we're going downwards big. Downwards. And watching the snooker, Radcliffe's getting scruffy get. He's 71, 8-4, I believe, to Ronnie. And big up to Alan again. I hope Ten Hag stays just in relegated. It's where they belong. Wow. And big up to Ferdinand. Hope you're well. And I hope you enjoyed the match yesterday, my guy. And hope to get you on the show one day. And Radcliffe is trying to win Man U fans over his comments. Do you know what? He's not doing a good job, isn't he, at the minute? And that's damn straight fan. Damn straight fans. Thank you, Amy. It's good to see Man U fell after all these years. Do you know what it is, right? That club, right, since Fergie left, right, they haven't won the title. He left them in good shape and then someone come and mess it up again. Do you know what I mean? No top club, no top world-class managers who want to go there yet. They don't want to go there yet.
Definitely not.
Do you know what I mean? That's why you go for Ten Hag and you go to like I said, from Southgate to Potter. Potter failed at Chelsea. Southgate is getting away with it, right, for England. Yeah. If I was a United fan and they got Southgate, do you know what? I'll be crying. I'll be crying a day. Yeah. Can you imagine Southgate come be matching Newcastle United? Oh my dears. Tell you what, it won't be on us. It won't be on Southgate. It'll be all us. But people's gonna say you got to back the match, you got to back the manager. Yeah, but I'm not backing this manager. And did John, that's good, mate. He isn't at his best, so winning O'Sullivan is the best. Well, he's 48 now and he's brilliant. Let's go on to the player ratings. Yeah. Oh, got one from Coffee. Just got robbed by FAR yesterday as well, but good to see Villa close to qualify for the Champions League. Emery's done a fantastic job there.
Yeah, he has. I mean, Chelsea did well to try and come back. It's a lot of debate on this disallowed Chelsea goal, the third one. Is it a foul? It's a hard one, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. He did a little touch, though. It's like Jordan pushed Gabriel Megalash in the back. And that was given, yeah. But was that ball over the line? No, it was not, because VAR said it was not over the line. End story on that one. Alex seen the light when he left United. Even the Swaggies didn't like Southgate, says a lot. That. Let's go to the player ratings, yeah. And Pete, you're going to do the player ratings, man. I'll go through the names. So go for players, marks out of 10, right? And if you don't agree with our ratings, cry more. We'll be back again the next week against Burnley. So, Pete, I don't know if Tony's going to make it, but well, never mind. I'll start with Mark de Braca for me. Shot win for his legs again for Sheffield's opening goal. But let's be real, when Pope is fit, he'll not be back in the sticks again for Newcastle. I think he's done.
Yeah, he's done, John. Yeah, he's definitely done. He's part of the deadwood now, I'm afraid. I think you can get a little bit of money for him. He's still an international goalkeeper, but yeah, he goes at the end of the season for me.
Yeah, fair enough. Let's go on. Oh, how many marks out of 10?
Oh, ratings 4 out of 10. It's not good enough.
Yeah, sounds about right. I'm not going to lie. Because he's going to get marked down for his goal positions as well. I'm sorry, but that's how we roll. Let's go on to the right back. And his high average position is targets by position. He set with a big chance of Longstaff. He fluffed this line. After a sloppy start, it's good to see him back. I mean, Livermore did okay.
Yeah, he wasn't too bad. I thought he did pretty well at times yesterday. More in the second half. First half did struggle a little bit. But I think he did really come well in the second half for me. And glad we played a natural right back in that position. I think Livramento, I'm going to give him a 7. But he did pretty well yesterday.
Cool stuff. It's good to see him back in the team again. He needs to run at left back as well. We're going to get this guy in the summer as well, Lewis Hall. But he struggled to start. But as the game grew, I think he did really well. And then he's shining in the central position as well. So he can play left back. And also, he can also play mid as well. So for me, I think he's a decent player, Lewis Hall. I don't see any problems with this guy.
No, definitely not. I thought he had a very good game yesterday as well. So a 7 for him as well.
Cool stuff. Let's go on to the centre backs. I'll start with Fabian Schär. I mean, for me, he didn't look comfortable at all. And and not only that, they targeted him yesterday. He didn't look fit. And he's beaten the air time and time again. He didn't look comfortable. And that is the worst I've seen Fabian Schär. For me personally, I would have subbed him. The minute we consider that goal, the minute for the first, I would have subbed him.
He's just not, something's not right with him at the moment. What has gone wrong there? Because he looked all over the place against Palace.
He did.
He didn't look it himself again yesterday, and he was taken off with an injury, and it was the right move to do. We'll wait and see what his current injury is, how long he could be out. We'll wait and see. But he didn't look right again, Fabian Schär. So only played off a first half, didn't he, as well? So probably a 4 for Sheff for me.
Yeah, looks like he feels the hamstring as well, but I'll go with that as well. Let's go on to this guy's been getting a lot of criticism in the past, playing in the wrong position at left back. I thought this guy yesterday, his best performance this season in my book. I mean, how many times did he keep Bella Fabian Schär time and time again? 3 goal-saving blocks for the big man. What a performance by Big Dan Burn.
Well, I'm not giving him a rating of 6 like I did on mine yesterday. So, he prevented 2 goals from Sheffield United that could have possibly have gone in. He made himself look big. I think Dan Burn, I'm going to upgrade mine from a 6 to a 9. I thought he was exceptional yesterday. Shown the leadership as well.
Yep.
Really, really showed the leadership as well. And I'm changing it from a 6 to a 9. I think he was outstanding.
Yeah, I'll go with that as well. And he's from Blythe as well. He's got to do it again against Burnley next Saturday, and I'll show you how Eddie said it was his hamstring on, they say, yesterday, so his hammy's gone. So that doesn't look good as well. It's best game to date as well. I don't ever want to see this guy left back ever again. Let's go on to the midfield. Bruno Guimaraes, he ran the show in the second half after a frustrating first half, but he's not the only one who looked frustrated in the first half. Most of the players did. He scored a goal, forced an own goal as well. And you know what? This guy loves Newcastle. We love him as well. If he stays with us next season, I'm going to be honest with you, I think he wants a title charge next season. Get the better players around him. We're going to give it a push, man.
What can you say about Bruno? He's just a magician at this club, isn't he? He really, really is. Great header, downward header, as well to put in the back of the net. Maybe not great in the first half, but second half completely out of this world for me. Just absolutely brilliant. What can you say about the guy? The celebration was incredible. He shows he wants to stay here. He doesn't want to go anywhere else. And we all just love the guy.
Yeah.
I think the guy does it. I know he may have had a frustrating first half, but I think he deserves double figures in terms of a rating. So I'm giving him the good old 10. Like Ronald's just said in the chat there.
Yeah. Big up to Bruno Guimaraes, by the way. 10 out of 10. So let's go on to 36. He's not going to get a 10 from us at all whatsoever. Sloppy again.
Slowing the build up, didn't pass it quick enough when he had to. How many games do we give him? How many more chances do we give this kid? I don't know now.
Yeah.
We should listen to offers come from the end of the season now, because a lot of people are really, really come to the point. He is not good enough now for this football club. Unfortunately, the guy's 26 years of age. He's 27 soon. If we get a good offer, we should take it.
Yeah.
probably a fall for Longstaff. It was just slow and lackluster again from him.
Yeah, he's lucky to be getting 4 as well. Very, very lucky. But let's go on to Ellie Anderson. So a bit part performance for me. I mean, look, he's done some good things, done some little bad things, yeah. But look, at the end of the day, he posed himself physically, and he's just did all right.
Yeah, I thought he was pretty good yesterday as well. Did really, really well when he had to. We've got a real upcoming talent with this lad now. I think a couple of loan spells have done him good. And that's why we're now given that opportunity within this side. So I thought he did very well. Pretty good, strong in midfield as well. Held the ball up very well. I think a 7 for Anderson for me.
Yeah, I think he did well. Did what he had to do. Promising performance. Yeah, he didn't get too much into the game, man. But you know what? It's your player ratings as well, and you won't give him a 7. Cool, that is fine. Let's go into the front 3. I mean, he gets knocked off the ball. I said earlier on, knocked off the ball easily. His cross has been shocking today. But the only thing he did I slipped that pass through to Isak, and that's the only best thing he's done all game.
I mean, that was it yesterday. I think a lot of his rest of his game, he was all over the place.
I agree.
There was a great assist, by the way, but the rest of his game, the cross was terrible. One of them definitely went out for a goal kick. He got that completely all wrong. Should we revert back to an attacking 3 with Bonds? Should we look to bring Bonds back into the start lineup after he had a disappointment against Palace? But I thought Murphy was really not on it yesterday. Oh, probably a 4 for Murphy as well.
Yeah, sounds about right. I mean, that pass he did to Isak sort of thing saved his bacon as well. But yeah, 4 out of 10 if that's the case. Let's go on to Isak. I mean, today took his goals well. Lovely penalty. Great finish for the Eliza as well. And you know what? His movement on the pitch and off the pitch is fantastic. Should have scored a couple more, by the way. But
what can you say again, John? That first goal he scored, that's a world-class striker's finish. And that's exactly what he done. Bury that. And his penalties as well. You know he's going to be caught. He's not nervous when he takes a penalty. He just looks to put his foot through it. Keeper's got no chance of saving it. Again, this guy's nearly at 20 Premier League goals now. There's still time for him to get over that. He's only a couple behind Haaland, I believe, now.
Yeah.
And just incredible from the guy. I think you've got to give Isak a definite 10 out of 10 as well.
Is he an elite striker? Is he elite?
Yes, absolutely is, John. If you're nearly getting 20 goals this season, which a striker for us hasn't done that in a very, very long time, and Wilson got 18 last season, but still, Isak's only a goal away from 20 goals, and that's what elite strikers do.
Fair enough.
He's just phenomenal. The guy can't stop scoring at the moment, particularly at home. I think he scored in the previous 7 games at home he's played. So you've got to give Isak another 10 out of 10. Yeah,
fair enough. 10 out of 10 for Isak. Everyone's Isak. Even Arsenal fans want him. That's not going to happen anytime soon. I'd rather send him to a European club, not a Premier League club. No way. We do not would give our best players to a rival. Ain't going to happen. And have we gone through? No, we've got Anthony Gordon. Worked hard. What a penalty. And first half, I mean, he did try to do bits. Like, it was quite flat from the guy. Much better second half. The only criticism I've got about him, we did that heavy touch, stopped him from assisting Isak. So other than that, I think he worked hard.
Still outstanding for me, John. Does what he does in terms of his work rate on the ball, his skills on the ball are just incredible for me. And the guys, look, all these people that were questioning when he first came in, look what he's producing on the pitch now. It's just absolutely outstanding. And the way to win the penalty for us was really good. Their player had to bring him down. And he's just incredible again. So a 9 for Gordon.
Yeah, 9 for Anthony Gordon. Let's go into the subs. I mean, the subs, Eddie made a lot of subs as well, did he? Started Emil Kraft, came on the second half. I thought he was solid. I thought it was a sure-foot performance from the guy. And I've just really defended well.
I thought he did very well, pretty well when he came on yesterday. John stepping in at centre-back when Fabian had to be come off injured. Put some good tackles in as well. I thought he really, really did. Maybe he can't play in that centre back role, even though he's a natural right back, but he can play in the centre back roles, and he did very well for me, very, very well. So I think Kraft deserves a 7.
Cool. Harvey B. Death flick turn for Wilson for the 5th goal. I thought he came on, good camera roll. He's got to start next week against Burnley. Drop Murphy, man.
Yeah, I think so. I know he had a poor game against Palace, but that was probably just a one-off, hopefully. But he provided the assist for Callum Wilson. I really, really thought so. I thought he did very well, Barnes. So I think a 7 for Barnes.
Yeah. Callum Wilson, good to see him back on the pitch. Scored a fantastic goal. Top corner. And what a finish, by the way. Top bins.
Yep, that's what number 9 does as well. Great to see him back on the score sheet after being out for quite some time with a torn pectoral muscle. Still, I would sell him come the end of the season because we know what his injury record is like, unfortunately. But yeah, great to see him back, and he took that goal very, very well. So a 7 for Wilson as well.
Cool stuff. Is he going to start? Will he start next Saturday against Burnley? I can't see it.
No, you can't. No way you can get ahead of Isak at the moment. Absolutely not.
Nah, not when you've got these runnings as well. We've got to get you up as well. Isak's got to keep playing because if he's in the side and he's fit and he'll score goals. Can you imagine Isak scoring a winner against United? Can you imagine that?
Oh, that'd be incredible, Joe.
It probably cost Ten Hag his job. Hope that's not the case, but hey, let's go on to Richie. He drives what he wants, and he didn't do much for me.
Too late to get a very high rating, so I just go with a standard 5.
And the same with Alex as well. Same 5?
Yeah, 5 as well. So, because again,
cool.
went on for a lot of time in the game, so yeah, that's why they get their 5s, the pair of them.
Cool stuff. We need a striker who's not injury prone, but that will not come at a cheap price. That's from Geordie. I kind of agree. He gets you young strikers as well. He's going to come through the ranks as well. Minte is going to come back, hopefully. Give him a chance. And he might surprise a few people. Isak the goal machine and 5. And Richie drives HGV. Maybe he might want to do it when his football career's over. You never know. Let's go on to the fans. We was both there yesterday. The fans.
I thought, pretend that first half we were quite quiet. A little bit. I thought we were a little bit quiet in that first half. It didn't seem like our usual self. I thought it just felt so. It just felt like a little bit like a library at times. I don't know why, which is very not like us. But second half, we really sprung into life when we got the goals to get us in the lead. So, I'm going to say 7 for the fans. It was just the first half. We just seemed that the atmosphere wasn't there. What it normally was.
Yeah, it was quiet first half. I'm not going to lie. Second half, much better. I'll go with that.
Yeah,
I'll probably give it an 8. I'll give it an 8 because based on the first half, wasn't great. So I'll give it an 8. And Richie has his HG license. You might soon see Mark Gillespie with a pilot's license next. Mate, you know what? He's handing out contracts to hardly play. That is the thing. And fans 10 second half. Cool. Gordon's won 6 pence as well. That's indeed Nick. Hope you well, man. Hope you well, mate. Thanks for support on social media the other day. Poor first half on the pitch, played his part. The atmosphere second half played, and fans came together. And fans 9, War Flags 10, 4 Flags was magnificent, Pete.
Oh, for that display for Bruno and Joe Linton was just incredible. And even the pair of them took to social media and had some really, really fantastic words to say about it as well. And they hopefully are here with many more seasons to come.
Fat, absolute fat. And let's keep it going because we got the best fans, yeah. And our fans are brilliant. But you still get 1 or 2 fans, like I'm not going to mention it as well. Question entitled fans, let's put it that way. Let's go on to Eddie Howe.
Eddie Howe, yeah, he had to revert back to the 4-3-3 formation.
Yeah.
First off, was pretty dire, but hopefully he got right into them at second half because he thought that wasn't good enough at all. But second half totally changed it. Totally changed in terms of probably what he said. Probably the players listened to him, even though it probably took quite a few minutes in the second half. But yeah, I think he had to do in terms of what the lineup pretended he'd getting a recognised, putting Tino in and putting Lewis Hall in to play two recognised fullbacks. So Eddie Howe did get that right. So I think Eddie Howe deserves. Oh. What did I give Eddie on me thingy yesterday?
I don't know. I'll be honest with you, I didn't watch it, man.
I think I gave Eddie Howe a 7 as well. So yeah, just go with a 7.
Fair dues. That display yesterday was incredible to hear Bruno's thoughts after the match. Just goes to the impact Raw Flags have not only on the fans, but also on the players as well. Facts. Absolute facts, Geordie. Facts. And let's go on to first half was terrible. Eddie said a few words half time. The second half was completely different. Sheff, you collapse like a pack of cards. I totally agree. What about the referee?
Okay, not the greatest, but not the worst. Got the overturning the penalty decision for them completely right. Shame, I was very surprised there was no card shown in the game, actually.
Yeah.
But there could have been at times. They're probably just a standard 5 for the referee.
I didn't really that great, to be fair, at the end of the day. He wasn't that great. Those one how are defining divvies as far as I'm concerned, and he's an 8. Big up to the Spirits under 37 people, big Sunderland fan as well. I'm going to get on with him, sure. He wants to come on my show as well. You know this show like Lance and Banson Lee does on the Tuesday, like talk about different fans as well. Yeah, I'm going to get him on. Sunderland fan. I'm not going to tease him. I'm not going to wind him up. Just football chat normally as well, especially at the end of the season because they're a shocker. They haven't even got a manager yet. You know what I mean? He's going to be the next manager. I wonder. He's going to be the next manager of Spirits. He's going to be the next manager, man. We have to talk about that. And referee 7 from Alan. Roller said 5. Jules said 5. Amy said 8 as well. Lee said 4. Bosh. So that's that then. I think that's our match reviews over there for another week, man. And I mean, Tony can't make it tonight because he's just got back. And you're on the podcast show tomorrow 8:30?
Yeah, I'll join you for that, John, definitely.
Cool stuff. I've got a thing we're going to talk about, but it's going to be it's going to be fun tomorrow, I'm sure. We've got me, you, Tony, and hopefully Philip as well, Toon Tactics as well. It's going to come on show as well, 8:30 as well. I spoke to today. He's fantastic. And looks like we get Stevie Cooper. That's interesting. Very interesting. And love you lots as well, Amy, as well. So, Pete, tell us what you got coming up, man. What you got on your show?
Only scheduled next show's next Thursday for the preview for Burnley. If there's anything before that, you will be notified as always. But yeah, it'll be the preview for Burnley, the Crazy Football Live show on the Friday night. Watch along, I'm not sure yet for Saturday. Sunday will probably be most likely be the match review and the player ratings. So,
yeah.
So far,
Bosh, absolute star. Make sure you smash and like the channel. Subscribe to PD Prologue's channel, people. For those who hasn't done it yet, the title is in the description box as well. So do subscribe and also subscribe to Tony's channel, so Black and White TV as well. Jordan says, Mr. Bean, Mickey Mouse, or the Michelin Man are the 3 I've heard are linked with the Sunderland job. Bosh. Great shirt, banner, John P. Thank you very much indeed, Alan. And thank you, Lee. I hope you have a good evening. Food picks on Friday. Do watch the food picks on Friday, 8 o'clock. That is on the show as well. I'll be there as well, but one a bit later on. Good night to you, Cole, as well. Hope you're well, man. You take care, man. And bye to coffee. And great show. Thank you very much indeed, Geordie, as well. And I'll be back tomorrow for the podcast show. It's a debate show, really. We're going to talk about different things. We're going to talk about, again, PSR again. Wow, that is interesting as well. Because I tell you what, it's going to be explosive as well. We're going to talk about other things as well. Keep your eyes peeled for that. If you like the video, like what you watch, guys, like and subscribe. And you have any food picks as well from Lee. He gets all the views. Big up to you, Pete. Well done, you. And like and subscribe always, guys. And as always, I'll see you back tomorrow, 8:30. And we're lads. I think I'll crash Pete out in 2 seconds. Oh, what I have to do, Pete? Don't go away. Don't go away because I've got to come back. Yeah. All right. Don't go away. I'm coming back. Yeah. Can you wait a minute?
Nope. Yeah, no problem, John.
Oh.
Just give time for John to come back. Yes, as Billy says, what the. So, yeah. And of course, yeah, that shall be back on mine next Friday. Yeah, it's always a laughter show, and it's always a banter show, no harm intention. And when I always say the words, if it's not for you, don't watch it. So, but yeah. John will be here just in a moment. Yep. Yeah, cheers for tuning in tonight. Of course, do subscribe to John's amazing channel if you haven't already done so. And do feel free to check out mine as well. Looks like Longstaff frozen. Oh, we'll be back in a moment. Yeah.
Right.